Hello, I am Dennis Shuttleton, reporter extraordinaire. I recorded many people, including the cavemen and Leonidas, and also the president once. I think he was the Nixon one. I will now go and record the least important person I've recorded so far, the head of the EPA, David Torres. Hello. What is your name?
I am David Torres. I am a representative for the Environmental Protection Agency.
Okay. What is the history of the Environmental Protection Agency?
The Environmental Protection Agency was founded in 1970 by Mr. President Nixon. There was a lot of factors to found the Environmental Protection Agency at this time, or the EPA. At this time, a big factor of this was actually the moon landing that happened about a year before. People had a better understanding of what we're trying to protect and as how fragile our Earth really is. So since then, we've been making policies and informing the president of potential harms to the environment and just trying to protect the environment through the government.
What are some examples of the work you have done in the past, Mr. David Torres, head of the EPA?
Well, the EPA has done a great deal in the past. One thing you might have heard of is the ban on DDT. That was a very powerful pesticide, but it was also very harmful to our environment, so we took action and got a law against the pesticide, and since then there have been replacements for it that have been more friendly to our environment. Another thing that we've been pushing has been green energy as well. So this is a more modern thing. So like solar energy, wind energy. We've been making just pushes towards that direction. Another way we're involved is inspecting oil wells and creating safer environments for our oceans, so that ensure the safety of wildlife from oil spills.
Okay. What are
One more example.
Sure.
And one more recent example is that we caught the fiends at Volkswagen, including breaking our standards. We set standards for car emissions to make sure they're not releasing a lot of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So we found Volkswagen recently manipulating their tests for their emissions, and we don't play any games with the EPA. So we made sure that we shut that down real fast.
Okay. Why is the EPA important for the U.S., Mr. David Torres, head of the EPA?
Well, many people see the EPA as a nuisance, but it really is a vital part of our American way of life. In order to protect what we know of, like the environment, you really need to have regulations in place, and somebody that would be the strong arm for Mother Nature, as impeding it might be for large businesses. It's just, regulations have really helped the U.S. grow as a culture. Another thing, yeah.